Good evening. Sorry, it did take me a second there, because I got distracted by memes. I saw one that I was like, no, I need to send it to this person or this server, and there you go. Okay. Also, because I saw a huge dip in my bitrate and went, oh fuck. I was giving that kind of a second when I just started like mousing around elsewhere. Because at the very least I found that like I feel like my internet hiccups are only when well, stuff I need to look out for, at least, is when something on my computer in the background starts, like, downloading something. Oh, fuck, I forgot to open a can. Don't mind me. This is an ASMR, I swear. So I used to think that, like, a lot of my dips were actually, me leaving, like, a stream open, or mod viewer. Sorry, my, mod screen, which has, like, the live video or the live stream going, if I don't pause it. But I realized that, like, it wouldn't be spiking like that, or it'd be spiking regularly when it needed to, like, catch up or something. Which is generally not what's been happening when my bitrate has, like, dipped to worrying levels. So now I'm under the impression that, like, clicking through tabs and having, like, a big, spike in Google Chrome going, oh hey, I should reload everything on the page right now, might actually be the case. I ain't haunted. No worries, I appreciate you popping around. I'm still just making sure the stream isn't gonna fucking die or something. I think we're good anyway. So, yeah, tonight is primarily going to be Eureka Orthos. I don't know how many runs of this I'm going to do. I don't know to what floor I'm going to get, and I don't know how long after I get to whatever floor I feel like is fine, I'll keep streaming, but fuck it. I thought I'd do it regardless. The one thing I am going to wrap up just before we do that, though, is, our good friend here, I could finally afford the fucking con. I still don't know how to pronounce this. I actually ended up watching a couple of YouTube videos related to 14 where people pronounce this, and they pronounced it both ways that I thought. Chondrite and Chondrite, and I was like, okay, I guess I can go fuck myself if I want to pronounce that correctly. But yeah, I managed to get enough, tomestones to create a new one. Oh, in your inventory. What? I guess if you have it equipped, it's gonna be a... sure, I can equip that and then put that there instead. God, going fucking roundabout with it. Which, I honestly didn't think I was going to get the tomestones, to get that, actually. I think when I ended the stream, So, when I ended stream on Wednesday, I had enough for one. I got the rest for a second, and then I just needed, like, another night to reset dailies, and I'd have the third. But there was maintenance yesterday, likely to implement some hotfixes, so I had like an hour tops to do shit. Still managed to get it, thankfully, but yeah. We're gonna finish this off real quick, and then we'll be off to, I actually don't know where I need to go to look for the new deep dungeon. Hernus is roaring ready. Let's have them new space rocks then. This rare form of chondrite contains spheral groupings which greatly amplify ethereal conductivity when synthesized with mandarium, an advanced process which demands a heightened state of battle-based enlightenment. Right. Send for his lordship and we can break out the hammer and tongs. Oh, of course, because we still kind of need Godbert to oversee things, I guess. Hell yeah. Success. Our collaborative masterpiece taken to new heights. The array of amazing Mandeville Milpreeves. God, that font color is awful. What did I tell you? It is the undeniable results of your martial awakening. Still have me doubts on that front, but aye, it is a thing of beauty nonetheless. On the topic of masterpieces, Aldine, should you desire to refine any other Mandeville armaments in your possession, then pray call upon my artisanal protege here. He too has found enlightenment in the crucible of battle and stands ready with a clear mind and steady hand. You know, that's kind of funny considering, like, you probably want, yeah, right. You'd probably want Geralt to be the one to refine these, since he doesn't really have the thing for it, but I'm guessing there's a thing where, like, having the repeatable quest on an NPC that's gonna have other quests, like, presents issues with, like, displaying it or hiding quests or some shit. Well, I'll be around as usual, make sure it meets mid-demanded standards. Pleased with your weaponry's new appearance, by the by? Were you mayhap more enamored with its previous incarnation? Oh, I do understand the attraction of simple elegance. But is there something you wanted to say in regard to that, or? Which is why we've begun offering a line of Mandeville weapon replicas. I'm opening a storefront here on a trial basis, so please do bless us with your patronage if you feel so inclined. So I haven't been this far down a relic quest line before, so I don't know if this is new, if this is an existing thing, or what the fuck that even is. I thought Rowena was a glutton for commerce. Our work is aesthetically pleasing as it is practical. It would be foolish to leave such an obvious business venture untapped. Merchant talk aside, how much longer until we properly perfect your ancestors' creation? I get the feeling we've scarce scratched the surface. An excellent question, and a difficult one to answer. In breaking the cipher, I've come to realize that the manual is but the first part of an incomplete set. Oh. Incomplete? You can't be serious! Where's the bloody rest of it, then? Presently unknown. Finding the continuation of Godbrand's guide shall consume my waking hours. Occupying a table at the Mayhain will consume mine. You're lucky they've got an impressive selection of spirits. Once again, I do apologize for the interminable delays. Fare thee well, my friends. I shall depart on my quest without further ado. Ooh, 6:30. Mandeville weapon replicas can now be purchased from the House Mandeville vendor. Okay, I'm curious what this is, because I don't remember this being a thing. Oh! Oh, you can just buy... Oh, I see. So you can buy the cosmetic version of the unupgraded part. Just for straight up gold. That's good. Yeah. Then you can have... Like, not only can you have all of the glamours you can get from this, but you can also always have the most upgraded one for item level purposes. Cool. That's neat. Did I ever end up getting the Black Mage one? No, I didn't. You should look into that. Yeah, I'm genuinely curious why the extra NPC, but I've got to assume it's got something to do with like quests and quest progress and shit like that. Funny thing, actually, there you are. Actually, I wonder, what? 620, but this is unupgraded, right? Because I don't think I ever got the materials to actually improve that. Shit, so I guess, like, the upgraded, Mandeville Index is actually... Oh, actually, hold on. I'm gonna look. Actually, no, I need to compare it to this. Vitality should be pretty similar. 338, I think it was. Wait. Hold on. Can I... No, I can't. Oh, I'll check that later. The one thing that strikes me about these weapons, actually, is they've got, like, a lot of secondary stats. In fact, I think they're maxed on Mind, Critical Hit, and Determination for that item level slot. That's interesting. I wonder if that means, like, they've got, like, an extra set of stats for being a relic. Like, I seem to have a vague recollection of green and blue items having differing stat budgets even with the same item level, so I wonder if it's the same with, like, relic pieces. Oh, that is for not on stream. How do I change jobs again? I forget. There we go. 81. Now, I have to go and remember where I can go to unlock Eureka. Unlock the new deep dungeon. Or donor. Okay. As an aside, I'm actually kind of surprised how, like, reserved the, Crypt Lurker, is that the Shadowbringers set? The Crypt Lurker ranged, or, like, aimed, ranged, aimed? Set is. I was actually expecting, like, a bit more, something a bit more, flaunty, but... Oh! I remember you! You're the Allegan trapped in that woman's body. Jesus, okay, this is a blast from not on the streams past. Corabenta. Is eyeing you like a bird who has found its prey. Oh no. What the fuck now? Hello again. How fare you, brave adventurer? Should I call you the hero of the Scions? An intrepid researcher for Noah, perhaps? Which appellation do you prefer, Aldine Fellspark? Oh, but I may not have done it on this character? Oh shit, how do I know... Oh, it was probably with Vevern, I think. Maybe? Oh my god, I don't remember who I did this with. I'll find out eventually. Now, there's no need for alarm. I am but a humble member of the Sons of St. Koinak, although plainly not a son. My name is Ko Rabuntar. Well, strictly speaking, it would be more accurate to say that Ko Rabuntar is the name of the vessel I inhabit. To explain matters simply, I am borrowing her for a spell. My true name is Noah. Yes, that Noah, famed Archmagus of the Allagan Empire. Surprised you, did I? I assure you I speak the truth. Before you stands the very person after whom you named your esteemed research group. Or, her essence, rather. You braved Circus Tower, yes? 'Twas there that Ko chanced upon the orb which harboured me. Awakened into an entirely new age, I was eager to abscond from my stuffy home and stretch my legs, so to speak. So Ko and I came to an agreement. She would lend me her body from time to time, and in return would receive the honor of being my vessel. Fear not, it is nothing so base as void sent possession. I can leave this body whensoever I please. But I did not seek you out to discuss the finer points of magic. No, there is something much more important we must discuss. Rambos can scarcely stop talking about your adventures with the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, you see. I have heard the stories countless times. How in a strange turn of fate, G'raha Tir was awoken from his slumber in the Crystal Tower, far earlier than he should have been. How the Asian Fandaniel, who set our star on course toward the final days, was in fact Armon all along. Wait, did we just tell everyone everything? I feel like we should have kept that under wraps to some degree. Events of earth-shaking import, events in which you invariably played a pivotal role. Your pedigree means there is none better suited to receive my request. Firstly, however, I would ask that you summon G'raha Tir to the Eight Sentinels. I suspect he will answer the call of a comrade in arms much more readily than an anonymous researcher calling themselves an Archmagus. I suppose that's correct. Yes, this is he. G'raha, that only rang once. Eldine! What a pleasant surprise. I can't remember the last time you called me. Oh my. G'raha? Oh, that. There was nothing. Nothing at all. I'm much more interested in you, my friend. I mean, not like that. I didn't mean... I mean, I am interested... I mean, interested in what you've got to say. I don't mean... Are you well? You wanted some sort of trouble, are you? No, some Allagan Archmagus in the body of a Catwoman is telling me to call you for some reason. That's quite the yarn. See, the Archmagus Noah, inhabiting the body of a young researcher, has asked you to ask me to make no haste at the Eight Sentinels. Have I got it right? Yeah, that's about it. Absolutely fascinating. I'll be there at once. As soon as I conclude my current business, that is. I promise to be quick. Tell Noah, or is it Ko, that I am eager to make her acquaintance. Until then, Aldine. Well, I certainly did not mean to rush the poor lad. I hope his haste does not come at the expense of caution. Why caution? Even so, hearing the loyalty you inspire in others makes me feel secure in my choice to place this task in your hands. Now then, being proper for us to be late to our appointment after pulling G'raha Tir away from his work, feel free to go on ahead. I shall not be far behind. Oh, this is probably why they discontinued that one quest where you could, what, you could use a drop from the Crystal Tower to get, like, more gear or something like that? I forget how that went. there was basically a repeatable quest you could do to return, like, fragments to her that would, or them, that would give you some kind of reward. I don't remember which. Or I don't remember what, rather. Why the Crystal Tower, though? Considering this is called Eureka Orthos, I was actually kind of thinking that maybe this would be part of, Eureka that I haven't done yet, but... Oh, right, I can't fly here. Boo. Oh, there's already some people here. Oh, actually, I completely forgot to talk about the fucking, relics and stuff. So... The relics you get, like, in almost all cases, they're gonna have... There's always going to be at some point that you run into relics that you don't think suits the job the way you think it does. And, like, these I think are a decent example. Like, red doesn't quite fit in with the usual aesthetics of Sage, but it's not like... I don't know, if you wanted to dress your Sage up red, like I do, then, like, obviously having this is a good, like, alternative, right? But then I looked at the Warrior Axe, which is, like, blue and white, and apparently the Paladin weapons are, like, red and, more this aesthetic. And I'm like... Really? Like, I'm actually really surprised. Like, on one hand, like, I think it's good that you have alternatives, and especially alternatives that do have some extra graphics, because, like, those are few and far between. But, like, I'm really surprised they still picked white and blue for Warrior. That just does not seem to fit at all compared to Paladin. But then again, like, there's like, probably a very big chance that A, there's already something that has that kind of aesthetic, B, something else in this relic quest is going to have that aesthetic, and C, like... someone is going to enjoy that aesthetic regardless. It's just kind of funny on reflection, like, looking at that and going, oh, that's weird, but then realizing that there are kind of, like, so few of these as examples that, like, oh, yeah, of course, like, someone's going to want a white and blue, like, warrior axe or something, and they're going to fucking love that that is the thing. Or that it is for the Mandeville weapons. God. How long has it been since we've been here? Came as quickly as I could. I haven't kept you waiting, have I? Good, good. When you told me that Noah herself was a party in all this, I knew this was an opportunity I would be loath to miss. When placed against the rebirth of both Zunday and Armon, the survival of Noah's essence seems almost quaint. Still, I can't help but be excited to meet her and hear what this request of hers entails. If I were to hazard a guess, it has something to do with the Crystal Tower. Yes, Graha, I imagine that's why she asked us to be at the Crystal Tower. Your instincts are correct. Now, let me see those eyes. Deep crimson, the lights of which I have not seen in many an age. Oh, this? Magics are required on the road ahead, and I had to prepare accordingly. While adept enough as a researcher, I'm afraid Ko's aptitude in the ethereal arts is non-existent. It was necessary for me to acquire the proper attire, that I might, in some small way, make up for this deficiency. While my abilities now are but a shade of what they were at my zenith, they shall suffice. You can thank Rowena's House of Splendors for meeting even the most esoteric of my demands. Esoteric's right. Truly captured the spirit of Alec. Did you really have to change her hair? You just changed the woman's hair against her fucking wishes? Truth be told, I never did understand why Ko felt the need to hide her face with her hair. Why limit one's field of vision so? With this simple change, it feels the world has opened itself to me. However, I do wish I could have added a touch more flair. Amon would have clucked his tongue in disapproval at the sight of me. Alas, I had to appease Ko's preferences as well. She insisted that the first few outfits I selected were much too gaudy, and eventually we landed on this compromise. Beauty truly is in the eye of the beholder, I suppose. Yes, truly fascinating, most illustrious Noah. I could listen for days. Yet there is the question of why I was summoned here, and Aldine for that matter. Why have you gone to such lengths to seek us out? Yes, quite right. To understand where we are heading, I must first tell you what came before. In the twilight of the Third Astral Era, with the Allegan Empire at the height of its glory, a laboratory was constructed beneath the Crystal Tower. There, the Empire's most sensitive research was conducted. The means of achieving eternal life and resurrection, clone technology, control mechanisms for the Icons, and the eventual completion of the Dalamud prototype. Those were but a few of the many projects pursued deep under the earth, all in absolute secrecy, with the full blessings and guidance of the royal family. It was dubbed Eureka Orthos by the Emperor himself, a fitting name for a place which would become a nexus of creation. Eureka? Can't mean what I think you mean. Huh? Eureka is one of the oldest legends of Alleg. Stories say that in the center of a vast labyrinth slumbers a weapon of incomprehensible power. Oh, so the passage of time has not erased our deeds entirely. That legend has a hint of truth in it. The development of specialized weapons was a main subject of research within Eureka Orthos. It comes as no surprise that rumors of what transpired there would eventually grow into the tales of which you speak. However, Eureka Orthos is no myth. It exists as surely as you or I, and it was every bit as magnificent as a feat as Circus Tower. I have reason to believe it survived the chaos of the Fourth Umbral Calamity relatively unscathed. I know where it is, and I know how we can gain entrance. Okay. My peerless knowledge of teleportation magic shall take us to the gates, and the royal blood flowing through Grahatia's veins shall open them. I would very much like to once again set foot within those halls, where I refined and perfected the means of transferring my essence to and from various objects. Which brings me to my request. I would have you delve into the deepest regions of Eureka Orthos and drag its secrets kicking and screaming into today. With the flow of time within the Crystal Tower restored, the laboratory should be fully active, its unfinished experiments and long-dormant security measures wandering aimlessly in search of intruders. The first order of the day shall be to put these obstacles to rest, and advance to the 30th floor of the facility. Okay. I'll accompany you. If this place is as dangerous as it sounds, you'll need every extra weapon you can get. I'm afraid I cannot permit that. Your role in this ends once the gates to Eureka Orthos have opened. I understand your disappointment, but the same blood that makes you useful as a key makes you a hindrance to fulfilling this mission. It ties you too strongly to the Empire. Unlike the Crystal Tower, there is no need for Eureka Orthos to inspire hope. Ah, so they probably tried to keep the royal family out of the facility because actually, what the fuck are you doing down here again? Alec is gone. Its inheritors long dead. I wish for the Empire's deeds, no matter how unsavory, to be beholden with eyes unclouded by legacy, that they might be judged for what they are, or what they were. Wait, sorry. Alec is gone, its inheritors long dead. I wish for the Empire's deeds, no matter how unsavory, to be beholden with eyes unclouded by legacy, that they might be judged for what they were. So, you're not going in there because of your obvious relationship to it. You don't want Graha going in there because of his connection to the Empire. Or, sorry, to the royal family. So you just want random people to go in there to judge it for themselves? Saldine, I know I have been long in the asking, but will you accept this task? Naturally, I shall offer all the help I can muster, and you're free to take any spoils you may find. There is much that could be of use to one such as you. Sure. I knew you would find the scent of adventure irresistible, but I thank you nonetheless. Drink your fill of ancient secrets and buried sin. Well then, I suppose it is time to make our ingress. Allow us to borrow the key that Yune and Doga entrusted to you so long ago. Ah, the connection seems to be stable. Very good. Promise me you come back in one piece, Aldine. Return in any other shape, and not even another calamity will convince me to open these gates. Oh. Must you fuss over him like a child? He to whom Allagan ruins are almost commonplace, who bested even Armon in combat. Compared to such trials, this will be a footnote in a long list of heroics. Once Aldine returns from his expedition, you are more than welcome to return here and listen to the report. Rest assured, you shall remain fully apprised of any world-threatening developments. That's a small reassurance, but I suppose it must suffice. Should you find yourselves at an impasse, do remember that I'm only a call away, won't you? Now then, let us make ready. The secrets of Eureka Orthos lie in wait to be found. Oh, so Graha's going. Oh. I swear, if I find one singe mark on the Warrior of Light, I'm going to kill everything in Eureka Orthos and then the tower. Oh wow, there's a lot of people around here. Well, hopefully that means there's a lot of people to do it. Here we are. Rambros has furnished me with all the manpower I requested. The capable researchers of the Sons of Koinak stand ready to organize your expeditions and apprise any rarities you may find. As for my part, I managed to offset the magical limitations of this vessel with my boundless knowledge, procuring 2 tools that should be of great use to you. First, special armor. You see, in the days before the Fourth Umbral Calamity, the researchers of Eureka Orthos fortified it with wards that innovate the faculties of any intruders. Even the most masterful weapons are rendered useless with rendered useless if they cannot be swung. To overcome this, I have imbued a set of armor with opposing wards, which shall nullify the effect, thus allowing you to fight with gusto. Secondly is a handy little device called a demi-clone generator. As the name implies, it is capable of creating near clones in a matter of moments. Such clones, while imperfect, were often used in experiments. If you come across tombstones containing data on such experiments, the generator can make sense of them. Furthermore, while the aether of the clones dissipates as quickly as vapor in a hot beaker, an extra hand or two may prove useful in pulling you from a perilous situation. Take these tools in good health, and may they serve you well. Once you have steeled your nerves and sharpened your weapons, speak with Hatun to begin. Synthesis node. Resources required for item synthesis. There. I've been tasked with identifying and discerning the value of any God, my voice. I've been tasked with identifying and discerning the value of any treasures you find within the Allegan laboratory. It's an honor to be included in such illustrious company, and I eagerly await the spoils of your first expedition. Gotcha. Hi. Well met, Aldine. I'm Hatun, and Mistress Noah has tasked me with overseeing all manner of support for your expeditions into Eureka Orthos. That lass over there is Valeroine? Valeroine, and she'll appraise the worth of any trinkets or treasures you may find. Mistress Noah has also provided us with a synthesis node, and we're standing by to offer whatsoever aid we can. I take it the Archmagus has given you the 2 pieces of equipment she was so proud of making. Excuse me, but for your own safety, I must ask you to show them to me before I allow you to set foot into the unknown. Expedition Kit. Curated by Archmagus Noah herself, this collection of gear has everything a daring adventurer would need to brave the nighted halls of Eureka Orthos. Everything appears to be in working order. Now then, you ready to go? Our first goal is to reach the 30th floor of the facility. Go forth, Aldine, and show the realm that Alleg's most deadly creations are no match for our heroes. I'll try. Yippee! You now have access to Eureka Orthos. You may enter the deep dungeon by speaking with Hatun again. You must be a disciple of war or magic of level 81 or above to participate, and your level will be adjusted to 81 upon entering Eureka Orthos for the first time. Further details can be had by speaking with Hatun. To return to this location, you may speak with Burnil at Revenant's Toll. Oh. To go straight here? Oh, that's cool. Alright. Enter Eureka Orthos. Match party. Yep. 5 minutes. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't literally gonna happen in a second. Unless there are party finder things going on for it. 0. Are you fucking... God. Was really hoping a Friday night on, Materia would actually open it up a little bit, but, yeah, I guess not. What can we go and do in the meantime? I could keep doing the healer quest line. You know what? I am actually gonna do that. Fuck it. Might as well. Because if I go and plan to do something, it'll happen a lot quicker than, if I just sit here waiting. Yeah, it's a shame. Like, I have to wonder, I have to wonder how many people are actually on Materia, because I honestly would have expected more people to be here, considering... Oh, no, I probably have to go to Kiribania, don't I? Well, sorry, Alamigo, specifically. Yeah, like, I mean, there's a lot of people who are, like, I mean, you can see there are a lot of people who are actually playing. There's a hell of a lot of people doing, like, 8th Circle Abyssos, for example. Or Abyssos in general. There's a lot of people doing, like, raid stuff as well. Reminds me I need to go back and do, like, the 8 lords, or the 4 lords and stuff like that. There's a ton of stuff I still haven't unlocked for whatever reason, and I really should get onto that. But yeah, you can see there's a fair few people still, like, playing, but, like, there must be a specific like, gap in, like, the kinds of people that would be running deep dungeons over and over again. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna update the little thing here, just for... There we go. Yeah, that makes me worried. I was really hoping that it would actually be a bit more, reliable to actually get into Eureka Orthos just to, like, level. And obviously, just because we're at Endwalker, like, there's probably going to be more people looking to level from 81 to 90 than there are people in Palace of the... Well, maybe not Palace of the Dead, but, like, Heaven on High specifically. But, yeah, it makes me think that, like, the wait times are still going to be pretty bad. Which kind of sucks, but, yeah. New battleground. The quest to protect vulnerable Alamegans leads to Uldar. Here to see Commander Aldin, I take it. This way, please. Hey guys. Our request for an audience with the Sultana has been accepted. Before we depart, I'll share what we've learned last we spoke. The blasphemy continues to elude us, all the while driving others to succumb to despair in turn. Even with Alamegan and Uldan forces searching for signs of the beast and more potential victims, we've yet to discern a pattern in the chaos. Nevertheless, if our blasphemy is like others, its behavior is likely dictated by passions and regrets of the man it once was. Therefore, any information concerning him and the life he led may help us to track it down before it strikes again. We don't want people to shun the families of the skulls any more than they already are, but the fact remains that the vast majority of the beasts have been born from them. They're the ones at greatest risk of turning, without question. Vordola concerns me too. She came close to transforming once before, so I think it might be best if we keep her out of this after all. Seems like a waste of a capable soldier. She deserves a chance to make amends. I mean... Man... I don't like either of these answers to this. Because, like, Vordola is one of the most susceptible people to this. Not because she doesn't have will to break out of it or, like, will herself through despair. She's obviously had the ability to do that for a long time, given her history. But, like, she is one of the most vulnerable people in that her echo is uncontrollably beaming shit into her head that is going to cause her... that would cause her to turn... would cause any lesser person to turn. Like, immediately. And... Oh. Fuck. Oh my god. Yep. Go, 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 go. Come on. Oh, you son of a bitch, don't load me into it. No! Why did it take so long to load? I didn't even move anywhere. Fuck me. You. Should have just skipped and abandoned the quest. Should have just skipped and abandoned the quest. Fuck me. Why did it take so long to load out of that cutscene? I'm so annoyed by that. Like, it didn't even take me to Uldar. It just moved two NPCs out of the screen. But, like, it just, like, decided to, like, load. Like, it took that amount of time to get out of the cutscene in the area I was already in than it was to load into Uldar, a place I haven't been tonight. Are you fucking serious? Oh my god, that's garbage. God, fucking damn it. I really wish you didn't have to manually change back to a job. Like, it knows what you signed up for. Why can't it just, like, default you into taking it? I guess there's, like, technical issues with, like, forcing someone into a job that they may not have, like, that they may not have, like, a set for, right? So you have to, like, change it yourself, because that's really the only way to, like, make sure it, like, equips the job. Because otherwise there's, like, nothing... There's, like, no way I think the game can, like, get you to... Like, can automatically determine for you to do that. But at the same time, like, if you've got stuff equipped, I feel like it should be able to, like, check, like, take a reference to that or something, hold it on the client for a time, and then have, like, a commence, change into job, all that kind of shit. Like, that doesn't seem like it'd be too hard to actually have, but... I only let her out of my sight for a moment. Oh god, what now? Actually, I should probably read through... the events I missed. I'm inclined to agree with Aldine. She was able to resist the transformation and has shown no signs of succumbing since then. She wants to do her part, I say we let her. Only I could go in her stead. Actually, I was hoping you'd come with us to meet the Sultana. I believe she would benefit greatly from your understanding of the struggles of our people face. You'd gain from the experience too. While she's not the sort to brandish a sword and charge into battle, you'll soon discover she's a champion of her own arena, as brave as any warrior. Doubt she'd have much to learn from the likes of me, but it would be an honor to make her acquaintance. Ehrenvold and I will go on ahead and wait for you in the, Husting Strip. We'll seek you anon. What happened? It's the first time I've been back here since I, discharged myself from the infirmary. Without telling anybody, mind. Must remember to stop by and offer my thanks. And an apology. Master Papashan was just telling us that Nanamo, or should I say Lady Livera, has gone on another of her jaunts about the city. Though it is not my place to question her Grace's judgment, I do wish she had consulted me before running off on her own. And perhaps I'm overthinking it, but it's unlike her to keep guests waiting. If I may say so, sir, with blasphemies appearing throughout the land, it's a dangerous time to be going for a stroll. I suspect that may be the very reason she wishes to see for herself how the citizenry fare in these trying times. Even so, it's downright reckless. We'll find her, though. Sure, where do you want me to look? No, I couldn't possibly allow such esteemed guests to... Come now. We might be here on official business, but we're old friends. And as you may remember, I have a knack for tracking down errant sultanas. Some might say that knack is a rather charitable. I should be glad of the assistance. I'll take a look around here. Quizzing the locals will give me an opportunity to learn of recent goings-on in Uldar, too. Well then, there's no time like the present. Fear not, with me on the case, this will be over before you know it. Okay. Speak with Raban. Wait, really? Okay. I'm surprised he didn't just say, hey, I'm going here, you should catch up with me. I'm pretty sure she's gonna be there or some shit like that. Yeah, Raban? It's been some time since I last combed the streets for young Lilira. As a matter of fact, Papashan and I would compete to see which of us could find her first. As I recall, most of the contests ended in my favour. The trick, you see, is to look past the disguise and pay attention to the gestures and mannerisms. Tiniest movement that might give her away. Come, I'll show you how it's done. Okay. Follow Raban's lead and try not to fall behind. Alright. Which is my... There we go. He's fond of perusing the stalls here. What, all of the adventurers' fucking materials? I suppose that makes sense. She's not here. Where could she be? What if she's been abducted? These pots, perhaps? Or perhaps not. Raban? Buddy? I've known her to be this elusive. That's odd. Tried all her usual haunts, so unless she's hiding inside a barrel or something equally nonsensical, she must be somewhere else. Gods, why did she choose now of all times to run off? What if she's been abducted or run afoul of a beast? No need to assume the worst, we should keep looking. Perhaps we could try asking around? Aye, I was about to suggest the same. We'll find her a lot quicker if we start by narrowing down who we're going to ask. Come to think of it, something Papashan said caught my ear. He thought Nanamo went on an excursion because of the emergence of the blasphemy and the beasts, to understand how her people are coping with the situation. If so, she'd be driven to seek out the most desperate and destitute. Pearl Lane, then. When I asked you to lead the way, I'll admit my ability to track missing persons may have dulled somewhat. Pearl Lane has ever been plagued by pickpockets and the like. I'll watch your back, so go ahead and give the search for Lilira your full attention. Raban is now accompanying you. That's cool. Raban's just like, yeah, I got you back. Look out for the lady. Landbird. While it may not be immediately obvious, conditions here have improved considerably of late. Her Grace continues to support the rebuilding efforts in Giribania, which has led to the creation of jobs for many of the locals. But here, and on the other side, both here and on the other side of Baelsar's wall. Nice. What's up? The other day, a man from the East Nord Trading Company paid us a visit. He said they needed hands for the rebuilding effort in Giribania, that they were looking to hire folk among the poor and displaced. Long have I cursed my lot and the powers that be. Well, the thought that I would die with a curse on my lips, suddenly be given another chance. Can this be true? Can there really be a better life for us? I do appreciate that the game is actually kind of like intertwining both Uldar and Giribania, considering the agreement that Nanamo had with them, or Nanamo had with Lolarito. Because it could be very easy for the game to just go, don't worry about that, it's happening in the background. But, like, taking opportunities like this to just go back there and see how things have improved is, like, really good. And, like, I don't want to dwell too much on the tank quest line, but I feel like that was always something that Giribania just never had. In terms of, like, this very obvious flaw that the game points out and tries to start addressing, and then shows it over time, right? Like, it doesn't really feel like it has a similar, like, problem, because, like, the things that aren't good in Gridania go mostly unremarked by anyone, whereas, like, both Limsa and Uldar had problems that were intertwined with the main quest. It's one of the things I really hope improves in the future, because there is some stuff for Gridania to legitimately grow. Or there are good opportunities for Gridania to legitimately grow. It just takes time to, like, build up to the point that you can actually have the critique, rather than just, like, oh, things are bad, quote-unquote, but look, the elements are helping us, so there's no problem here. Like, nah. Oh boy. We'll give you that. Lamau. Pylon of return. No. Okay. I'll eat my ass. That's nothing here. Oh, I guess there are imps. They're fodder. Oh, there we go. Oh, God. At least I'm no longer getting frogged. Fuck. Couldn't even get past the first floor without that shit happening. Ugh. Nice. A dread beast stalks this floor. Okay. The look. What a move. 82. Enhanced technical finish. Oh, that's right. I get to follow up the tech step now. Nice. Slows all enemies on the current floor. Interesting. Does that do? Oh, okay, yeah, those are basic ones. Ooh. Don't like that. Fuck, is there a shiny one here? Oh, okay, well. Holy fucking shit! Okay. Wait, didn't we... Cool. Is it gonna be the same four of us again, like, insta-queuing back in? What the fuck? That, like, one-shot everyone except, I think, the summoner? Not the same people. Okay. No one has to know. Jesus Christ. That was funny. That was also a small room, too. Like, I wonder what we were actually meant to do there. Because surely you should be like, either that's a Reaper Persona situation, in which case we weren't meant to actually beat that thing, or, it's more like a, what do you call it? Like an elite, in that you can really only take it on once you have, like, a decent amount of, Orthos Ether Pool? I presume? Fuck it, I might as well text it. Oh my god, I forgot how to dance. There we go. bud. Like, I appreciate the moxie, but holy fuck do you not need to pull an entire floor. Ugh! Oh. Oh, I didn't know the increase I got back there actually persisted. I love this game. Can we not split up? Oh my god, holy shit, the warrior. Actually, you... No, I should be the one going with the warrior. The warrior's the... Bruh. It's been a while since I've had to take a, deep dungeon seriously, at the very least. I'm gonna rush ahead and find out what's up with our friend the Gunbreaker. Oh my fucking god. I was honestly worried that I was going to be a bit of a hazard, having, like, standard step and stuff like that being, like, default 15-yard AoEs around myself, but I don't think I've been a problem once so far. Okay, still the thing of witching. We're probably going to have to fight that. Okay, we are randomizing music. Because I heard that there was actually, like remixes of stuff in here. Oh no. God damn it. Just stay the fuck away from the bombs. Oh, goody. Yeah, I'll tech step here. Are you fucking... Oh my god! The fucking bomb! It's really not pulling any punches, which I actually really appreciate. But, like, Jesus fucking Christ. Y'all, we can leave, please. Please? Oh my god. God, what is this gonna be like in, like, 20 floors? I feel like this is gonna get fucked. Like, if we're already doing, like, just invisible AoEs until the cast goes off, like... Goody. Oh. Oh, we can't fucking use them either. God damn it. What is that behemoth doing? Gotta watch out for that. I feel like that's gonna be a fucking AoE nuke. Yeah, we can't cleanse the thing either. Okay, stay the fuck away from the grenades. Yep. What'd I tell you about grenades, bro? Oh my god, what? Did you both die to that? Or one after the other, I suppose? Doesn't look like the other one, actually. Yeah, no, get away. Fuck off. I'm throwing down his strength. Oh. None of that. This sounds like the music that's in that one dungeon underneath, Alamigo. Can't remember the name of it. Terror Touch puts disease. Okay. Noted. Oh, that also innovates you? Interesting. Oh my god, fuck off. Huh? Oh, wrong button. Whoop. I saw that. Oh, shut up. Oh, it literally does Meteor. Okay, cool. Oh my god, another one? Fucking Christ. Is this Zelfatol music, I think? Okay, yeah. Probably definitely kill Behemoths first. I'm like 90% sure that Ecliptic Meteor is just gonna hit everything in LOS. So they die. Oh, no. Although, it looks like it might be an Enrage. So you might be able to focus one down without the other casting it, if there's two. Blinded. We hate that. Oh, and items disabled. Nice. Proto? Or wait, what was that? Of intuition, right? Why are we not... Oh, they're both owlets. Oh, I didn't realize that. Oh, I was wondering why they weren't attacking. I didn't realize they'd both been turned into fucking owls. God. Ooh, Fan Dance 4. Alright, you know what? I like this deep dungeon already, because if it's keeping me awake when I'm at, like, floor 8, that's usually a pretty good sign it might be a fun thing to grind. Granted, that's gonna depend on people also being awake. But, yeah. I like it so far. Abilities unavailable. Oh, I fucking hate abilities and items? Oh my god. Wow, fuck all of my procs then. And also fuck... I guess also fuck the tanks. Like... debuffs ain't playing either. That's fucking awful. I hate that. Oh, sprint isn't an ability, so we can at least do that. That means I can't even change my fucking dance partner. Like, that's how debilitating turning off abilities is. And especially when you're, like, getting into Endwalker territory, so many abilities, there's so many, like, spells in your, sorry, let me rephrase that, because of the way that this game uses things. Buttons you can hit are disproportionately, or, sorry, as you get further into the expansions, the higher the proportion of there are, your buttons you can hit are abilities. So, like, in Palace of the Dead, sometimes, like, you can get fucked depending on what specific job you're using, but generally speaking, you're probably going to be okay. But, like, the further you get into the entire game, yeah, the less likely that is to be, because so many more of your abilities as any job are actual, like, OGCDs. Like, I can't heal, I can't use any feathers, I can't use feather procs. Might as well go fuck myself, literally. It's him. Go on. No, let's go. No, Oh, I forgot to... Fuck. Yeah, okay. Oh, shit. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Don't ask how I dodged those. I don't know. I wish I was better at recognizing leitmotifs. Why do all of the mines have to be targetable entities? That makes the enemy list such a fucking nightmare. What the fuck? Oh yeah, I guess I have to technically wait for another queue, but hopefully there are enough people doing it as well. This cumbersome bag containing... Oh. Never mind that. Not exactly the same group. Ow. Got new enemies, and I'm worried about new things. I love it. Keta. Oh no. SCP containment breached. Ow. Ordinarily I'd take a break soon, but I think I'm probably just gonna go until I hit floor 30. Take a break, then we'll do whatever quest unlocks the rest of it, and then we'll probably just spam 21 to 30. See how that goes. Oh, yeah, I suppose I do have to keep in mind that I am doing, like, the entry floors and not up to the point that people are going to spam it. Right? I'm assuming people who are just queuing up for the deep dungeon or all probably aren't going to try and hit, floor 100. Otherwise, they'd probably be forming parties or something like that. So I can only imagine that the people who are actually doing it at all are either getting up to the point that they can spam those floors, or spamming those floors. Blind. Fucking great. Oh. Ooh, that's gonna be a... I'm gonna have to rethink the button layout a bit. I thought switching between Fan Dance 3 and Fan Dance 4 on, like, just the control basis might have been easy, but I just did, like, was trying to do AoEs, which are naturally control, and trying to hit Fan Dance 3, which the control version of is Fan Dance 4, so it doesn't quite make sense like that. Oh. Oh my god, the fucking misses. Well, we can go now. We don't need a Commander of Storms. Reduces the HP of all enemies on the current floor to a single digit. Oh, that's the petrification of this this deep dungeon. Because I think it was Heaven on High that had petrify all enemies on the floor for a time. In which case they would actually die to a single hit. So I guess that's the equivalent here. Oh, sprint enabled. Nice. We got a demi-clone. Dogo, read the data with the demi-clone machine. No one's used those yet. I do wonder if that's more like a solo-friendly thing than like... Because those used to be basically room clears. In Heaven on High, that is, become invulnerable for a few seconds and delete the entire floor. I wonder how those are actually, or like how those function in comparison. Fuck. Same. Me and the dancer get fucking silenced and we're just like, oh, okay. Just on my dance. Well, you know what I can do is this. Oh, fuck. Oh. Oh, no, I'm good now. I wasn't looking. Oh. SCP attacking me. Someone else got... Oh, it's the tank's turn to be silenced now. Yippee! Poke, no. You didn't... Okay. I guess we got a pox cure out of that. What's the level 90 thing for Dancer again? I forget. Oh, Starfall Dance, right. Don't you all die on me, you motherfuckers. Oh, that was scary. Oh my god! Oh, yeah. No, that paladin was lagging up something awful. Crap, now we need to go find a resurrect thing of return. Nope. I don't know if I have a feather, do I? Oh no. Someone did. Oh, God. Tactical level up. Let's go. Okay, we're good. Oh! Dropped a coffer. Nice. Sight. There we go. Oh, nice. 2 silver chests. God Dancer becomes a clusterfuck in the burst bit. Yes, we did. Nice. Oh. Oh my god. I don't know what order to hit buttons. Fuck. probably shouldn't be hitting my 2 minutes anymore, considering we're at 16. Oh. Ancient enchantment has broken the constitution of your foes. Now this is... Whoa! Onion Knight? Excuse me? Hello? Fuck, that was cool. What? Oh shit, okay. Pretty sure that was the demi-clone, so, interesting. Oh, that's an AoE, too. Damn. Click on them either. Oh god, we still got another 10 floors to go. Holy shit. Oh, okay. Fuck. You hate it? Yo! Oh, it's a mammoth. Oh. That's the new Red Mage LB. Alright, who cast the Proto-Manda thing of slowing? Alright, I can't spend fun. Transforms user into a Dreadnought. Okay. Fuck, I might use that on the boss since we have 2 dancers. actually, it might be good for one of the tanks to use that. Anyone want to use the Dreadnought? Because I don't think we keep the inventory if we queue up again for a match thing. Oh. Oh, there they go. Okay. Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah. No! Ugh. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Okay, yep. Alright, I'm gonna have to... Yeah, and then... Yeah. Okay, that's bad. Nice. Okay. It's getting up there. Alright. 21 to 30. Oh, I mean, this is no contest. Fucking Machinist is gonna be on point for shit like this. Oh, this is the burn music too. Hell yeah. Ah! Oh, right, Machinist, that'll... Oh. That might only just be for the AoE, but I ain't risking it. Jesus. Oh no. Oh, someone hit it. Good. Oh. Ortho Demolisher. Alright. Gotta look out for that one. That seemed like it was a problem. Oh, that's a lot of fucking mimics. Oh, that is a lot of mimics. No, why would you take two of them at once? Another one? What? Gotta remember I also have an interrupt. I haven't played a class with a fucking interrupt in so long. Huh? Oh. Tino used it. Ooh, that had me sweating. We have a... No, we don't. That ain't worth it. Never mind. Warriors called it. It's worth it. Cool. That's what I get for trying to help. still wasn't enough. We got a Phoenix down. Yeah. Don't just leave them there. You literally have Peloton, you fucking moron. Ugh. Could literally make this faster for all of us. Nope. Oh my god. I swear that thing was casting on the move. Because it kept coming up to me, and then like half a second later the AoE appears for Swinge. But, like, Swinge has a cast bar. Like, I saw that a couple of times, and it doesn't complete that fast. Damn it. Why do you keep going off by yourself? Oh, actually, I should have a... Yeah, there we go. Yay, abilities are unavailable. Love that. Oh, thank God. Why? What? Why? Why do y'all keep fucking doing this? Please. Oh no. Why would you open the chest? Oh. God damn it. Oh. Come on. We were literally already fighting like 4 enemies. Why would you go and use the chest? Like, if you didn't see the color, it could be an explosive, it could be a mimic. Ugh. Maybe they were hoping it was an explosive so it would blow up stuff. Oh, okay, yeah, Shadowbringer's music, alright. God, I don't know if I want to use my 2 minutes here. Like, we've probably got more than enough time before we clear, because we've been clearing pretty slow, but at the same time, like, I don't want to be in a position where we're not blasting the boss with everything we've got immediately. Oh dear. Okay, no. Never mind. We're using it. Fucking send it. Let's go. Whew. Okay. Was that it? Oh. What the fuck was that? I'm not blind, right? Oh my god, are you fucking for real? Fuck it, I'll do it. I'm not. No. Absolutely not. I am not opening that fucking chest. Okay, but if we've got all the way up till Endwalker music happening in this situation, I'm happy with that. This might be a very good thing to grind because of the music. Like, generally going through stuff like Deep Dungeons usually has me, like, turning on my own tunes, but like, I think it was Palace of the Dead specifically, had a bunch of music I just never heard in the game before. Which had me actually listening to it a lot more than I otherwise would have. Why? Why? We're literally on floor 28! We didn't even use that for the boss! Oh. I don't even know how fast that charges in here. Fuck me. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna... Oh, good. Warrior's fucked. Where the fuck did the Black Mage go? I don't know. Doing something that's not helping us, that's for sure. Deadly neurotoxin, what? How about no? I don't know what... I don't want to know what Diamondback does. Probably gives them a defensive buff, if I had to guess. Oh god. I can't stop that. I guess we're gonna find out. Yep. Eh, it's still dying. I swear if that turned into a fucking mimic. Okay, 2 more floors to go. Ugh. My eyes. Oh, whatever. That'll be one for all of us. It's fine. Intruder detected. Initiating countermeasures. Commencing emergency deployment of Proto-Dalamud. Oh no. You've heard of Demi-Bahamut. Now get ready for Proto-Bahamut. No, that's Tiamat. What? Oh, okay, no, never mind. This is a cool. Never fought Tiamat before. Fuck it. Oh, again, I missed it. Ritual of Darkness. Oh, okay, yep. The Darkworm Wing. I didn't read that correctly. Fuck. Oh my god, did I just... Wait, this is a very specific rendition of, this music. I just don't remember from where. That is... Don't question it. Sometimes I'm just cracked with, way more. Oh no, this is the song that plays, during the scene with Vanar. Where she's, like, trying to convince the people of Amarat to let go of, their clinging to the old ways. The Morte Dalgan Monstrosities. Fuck yeah. Okay, 2.5 mil. That's not bad. 2.5 mil is nothing to sneeze at. It's like 3 things for a level. Probably getting to 4 once you get to, like, the high 80s. Yeah. It's not bad XP-wise. Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break, because it's been 2.5 hours and I haven't taken a fucking break, and I really should do that. Whoops. So, when we come back, I'll finish up the quest here. I might do another run just to see how quickly I can get through, to give, like, a decent estimate of how things are gonna go. Yeah. Why are you not in the middle of my screen, dude? Oh, you're probably because you're doing the pose. It's putting you off center. Fucking hate that. Yeah. Whoa, not that. Scene? Hello? Okay, there we go. OBS is being difficult. I will be right back. And I'm back. I don't know if I've been, like, yelling, or if my voice is just a little weak from, like, being in so many meetings this week, but, like, my voice is already scratchy. And that's worrying. I was hoping I could endure a bit of a longer stream, but, depending on how this, thing all goes, it may not be too much longer. I'm assuming there's probably going to be something here, because the Heaven on High, if I remember correctly, very much focused on, you know, I think it might have even been first 20 floors, then first 30, then it had, like, an intermediate quest, then you could go to the 30, and then it had another thing where it was like, okay, well, you did the thing we were looking for, but now, there seems to be things that are deeper, but I don't think we really care about that, etc., etc. Curious what Ko or Noah has to say about that. Rage extinguished. Ko Ramta is eager to hear of your progress into Eureka Orthos. You are returned, and with no grievous wounds that I can discern. I take it that means you have proven equal to the task of plumbing Eureka Orthos' depths? I got to floor 30 and there was fucking Tiamat. I knew the contrivances of Alleg's brightest minds would be no match for you. But of course, what else should I have expected from an adventurer of your caliber? I'm very much looking forward to your full report, but first you should summon Grahat here. I did make the boy a promise, after all. If you would impress upon him that the matter is one of the utmost urgency, though I suspect he hardly needs the extra prodding. Sure. Warrior of Light! Frame 1. Oh, yes. Give me more of this music. I should have looked around that room a bit more, I think. Yeah, there's fucking Tiamat and a mini Dalamud. That's... Before anyone... Hang on, I'm going to make sure this isn't going to proceed automatically. Okay, cool. The interesting thing to note there is that... No one noted that that facility was used to test Dalamud. And it used... And in that situation, in the boss in room floor 30, it seemed like it was probably using Tiamat as a way of experimenting or testing a proto-Dalamud. But that raises an interesting question, because the series of events I know is that I think it was Alleg that killed Bahamut. I think. But either way, there's a war between Alleg and the people of, I think it was Mericidia. In the motions that happened during that, Bahamut decided to join the fight and wreaked havoc upon Alleg. And then I think Alleg slew Bahamut. Then, in Tiamat's grief, the Ascians met with her and urged her to summon... urged her to summon Bahamut to wreak havoc back upon Alleg. Now, I can't remember if Alleg was the one that killed Bahamut. It would certainly make sense that, like, in that case, that Tiamat was, like, in a state of grief such that she was seeking revenge. But The thing I remember is that Alec quickly subdued Bahamut, and I don't know if that's killing him or if it's subduing the primal Bahamut to then put into Dalamud and use as power source, etc., etc. So I'm curious if, like, Alec had captured Tiamat in order to experiment to then capture the primal Bahamut. Because now that I think about it, I'm actually starting to question that series of events as I understand it. Probably incorrect as it was, but anyway. I presume Tiamat's going to come up in this conversation, so maybe we'll get some clarification. Fascinating. Just as Noah said would happen, the vanguard of Allergan research came to meet your advance. Artificial organisms and clones, each more fearsome than the last. And at the end of this vicious parade was none other than a clone of Tiamat, one of the first brood. Oh, that's right, clone of Tiamat. I wonder, yeah, okay. Well, I guess it would make sense that they would have easy access to be able to clone Tiamat if they had captured Tiamat, but I guess that might not necessarily be true. But then again, like, when would Tiamat have been subjugated, if not before Bahamut was captured to fuel Dalamud? When Zande began his conquest of the southern continent, the dragons which held domain over the region offered fierce resistance. Here we go. This is attacking Mericidia. Thus was every available resource poured into creating a species of worm which would bend to Allergan will. Once Tiamat and her kin were captured, they were used to hasten the subjugation of dragonkind. The many clones born from this research were also used as fodder for a different project, which aimed to perfect the means by which Bahamut could be used to power Dalamud. When we encountered Tiamat at Azisla, it was plain her thoughts had never strayed from Bahamut, even after thousands of years of imprisonment. If her clone was forced to watch as he was reduced to a power source for that fell moon, even if that Bahamut was merely a primal, the sight must have torn at her heart. Is that compassion I hear in your voice? Toward Tiamat? My, how times have changed. I know not how the deeds carried out in Eureka Orthos will look when viewed through your eyes. I imagine they might not paint the Empire in the most magnanimous of lights. Yet, as an Allergan myself, I can say that at the time, they were not only a symbol of our eminence, but also a means of our survival. Perhaps you think we went too far? Before rushing to judgment, allow me to remind you that civilization thrives by bending nature to its will. Allergan's science is but one manifestation of this inevitability. Yes. Bending the consciousness of sentient beings to your will. Definitely a natural manifestation of that. None would bat an eye to see a river dammed to prevent flooding. We breed plants and animals with the intent to make their next generations hardier. For our own benefit, not for the subjects. I am interested to hear your opinion, Aldine. What impression has Eureka Orthos left upon you? Ooh. Oh, God. How would... Okay, I'm going to set aside my opinion for a second, although I feel like it's probably going to be similar to Aldine's, but I'm trying to think of how Aldine would view this. So... Aldine is a person that grew up in Ishgard and later in Sharlayan. So in terms of the broad goal of, like, understanding, mastering, and weaving ethereal arts, or even the physical, to their whim, is not beyond a thing you could convince him of. However, I do think that there is, like, a very distinct line he would have, given that a lot of his experience is summoning. Like, he creates visions of others to serve as him, but I think, or serve for him, but there's a difference between, like, summoning, like, a ghostly figure resembling that, and, like, bending the sentient will of some other creature to yours. And I feel like on the scholar end of that, he would probably be, like, very careful to not, like, go against the will of whoever he summoned. It's not something that's looked into in the Scholar Quest, but I am genuinely curious whether, like, the scholars who summoned fairies and stuff like that are actually, like, bending the will of another being, or, like, summoning those who are willing. But given... Oh, man. He definitely wouldn't say the Allagans were visionaries. I think especially in light of Armon's experiments and having gone through Endwalker in general, he definitely would not be saying this. I'm on the fence about which he would actually say here. He definitely would have think the Allagans crossed the line, but he would have thought there was merit to, like, the initial bit. And, like, to be fair, Ko is being somewhat, facetious, in my opinion. There is a very big difference between, damming a river to prevent flooding and brainwashing sentient beings to act in your stead. Like, there is a big fucking leap you have to make for that. And she kind of gets halfway there with the whole, like, we breed plants and animals with the intent to make their generations hardier for our own benefit, not for the subjects. But I don't think that extends to sentient beings. Even if you're not a, like, vegan or vegetarian or anything like that, I think there is still, like, a very compelling argument you can make that, like, okay, yeah, we might use animals in a way that we would not want to use humans, but we would draw the distinction at sentience. Now, it's questionable of whether, like, a society like ours even really needs to do that, right? A lot of people who are vegetarians and vegans make a compelling argument that we probably shouldn't need to be subjecting animals to the things we do just to eat, right? But that argument is even more compelling for Alec. I would argue that Alec was of such technological advancement, especially in this world, that, like, that seems even less necessary. Maybe plants, I don't think anyone would draw the line at. Animals is definitely where it starts getting grey, depending on how you view things. But I seriously think, like, getting into sentient beings and going against their wills is bad. And I think this depends on how you view dragons as well. And considering Alec was at war with literal dragons, I get the feeling they're probably going to be not looking on them well. So, like, you know what? I think Aldine would actually be on this line. Just because I'm not going to do them on stream for this, I'm trying to think if, like, Ray, Will, or Vevern would have, like, things to this. I think Vevern and Will would probably be closer to this. Will has a grudging respect of Garlemald, but does have, like, a fascination similar to Graha when it comes to the technological advancements of Alec. So I feel like he'd be more inclined to be like, okay, even if I grant you that there's stuff that they did right, like, even if I grant you that they're not necessarily wrong in some aspects, they still did some shit. Ray would probably be abhorred at that idea because of experiences she's had. But I think, yeah, Aldean's the interesting one because, like, Vevern and Will would be readily willing to go, oh yeah, you might not have been wrong, but Jesus fucking Christ, I feel like Al might be on the edge of this one, so I'm gonna say that. Sorry, I like having these thought experiments because it allows me to think about these characters a bit more. Yeah, you crossed the line. You subjugated, like, sentient beings. I'm sorry. You know, you never did say why you wanted Aldean to delve into the facility. Was there some manner of impending catastrophe that you hoped to prevent by clearing the laboratory of threats? Oh, 'tis nothing so noble as that. Naturally, with no researchers to maintain them, the remaining experiments would succumb to the march of time. I knew this would be my final chance to share them with another. To share what Alex's researchers wrought. Their endless experimentation produced the answers to questions few thought to even ask. And now, in a way, their work shall live on. My time in Eureka Orthos was merely a diversion, but my pupils devoted heart and soul to their research, knowing that their fate, and the fate of their nation, depended on their success. Your pupils were here? I've heard that the Archmages guided the education of the Imperial family. So when you speak of your pupils, that can only mean... Oh, Yuge and Doga? Who were cloned. Yeah, oh my god. Yuge and... Doga and Yune, yes. The direct descendants of Emperor Zande. They agreed to be cloned, and that they might serve the Empire forevermore. I wanted the world to know that what their sacrifice gave us. How they spur the advance of technology further than any before them. I thank you for going along with my selfish request thus far. If you would allow me another indulgence, I would like to dedicate your expedition to the memory of those children and their fallen homeland. Thank you, my friend. Now then, let us move on to lighter matters, yes? Eureka Orthos is not the sole repository of Allegan ingenuity. The Empire was vast, and they were loath to put all their eggs in one basket, so to speak. Doubtless other similar facilities dot the realm. Should you stumble upon one during your adventures, do not hesitate to venture into its halls. Why, I dare say your most thrilling discoveries are yet ahead of you. I look forward to hearing of them. I wonder if Code doesn't actually answer you either way, depending on your answer. That would be cute. Orthos Aether Pool Fragment. What does that do? A fragment of Aether Pool gear. Okay. Allow me to offer you my thanks once again, Aldean. Your efforts have seen a long-held wish of mine fulfilled at last. And while you have no obligation to me, Eureka Orthos reaches deeper still into the earth. On the lowermost floors, the most volatile experiments were carried out. I cannot in good conscience suggest you delve further, But if riches and adventure are what you seek, I can think of no better place. If you find aught of interest, I promise to share with you what I know of its history. That is, of course, assuming you survive the journey. Farewell and happy hunting, Aldine. Yippee. Forgotten Depths. You can now explore beyond floor 30 of Eureka Orthos. To learn the requirements for entering... Yep. You may now consume Orthos Aetherpool Gear Strength to obtain Orthos Aetherpool Grips from the Synthesis Node. Orthos Aetherpool Grips can be exchanged for weapons that appear identical to Orthos Aetherpool Arms. Can be used outside. Thank you. Hi. I have things. Doubtless now you're going to show me to do this. Yeah. Praise you, Cursed Horde. Let's go. I got a minion. Optimus Omicron. Prism. I don't even know if I have one of those. Pinwheel. Spinning firework popular in the far east. Prism. Prism. Thingy. Okay. Hey, you know what? I got a minion out of the first roll. I'll fucking take that. Do you have stuff I can buy? Exchange artifacts. Orthos Potion. Grants the effect of rehabilitation. That was something I saw someone use. Ah, and that's the Aetherpool Fragment. Cool. Yeah, we got Materia. Oh, really? That's it? Potions and a Framer's Kit? That kind of sucks. There used to be more stuff, right? I feel like there was more stuff when you, in other deep dungeons, but, you know. We're gonna do a new file, we're gonna do matched party, we're gonna do floor 21. Instant. Okay. Instant queues. Okay. I'll take that. Oh, God. I'm gonna make a portrait for Dancer. Ah, self-detonate. That is why someone else marked the demolishers last time we were in here. Right, so you get them down to a point and they start to enrage. Good to know. In there. Thought I'd try and click it right before we teleported. It did not work. Nice. Oh, I love that. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Hold up. Ooh, where is that? Oh. Oh, fucking fuck that. Oh, it's on the other side. Okay. I hope we're all down for this. Well. Hi. Hi, bud. Hi. Oh, God, that's pointing at everyone. Did we actually get the chest? Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. My man really needs to dodge AoEs. Okay. No, we're going for it. Alright, well, I hope there's interesting shit in here. Oh, actually, I'm gonna hang back. Probably investigate that himself. That's just a gold chest. That's just a gold chest. You don't need to... Okay. I would have been really mad if he went over there just for a fucking gold chest. Sometimes I forget how tall Aldine is. And Ellisons in general, they're all like 2 meters tall or something, which is fucking huge. No demi-clones, huh? What do you... Oh. Oh, someone... Yeah, okay. Holy shit. Oh, shit. Oh, wrong way. Because they've got the full circle, I saw, like, the not broken part and went, oh no, it's aiming for me, but no. It's because they have the, direction agnostic circle on them. No. There's nothing there. It's a fucking... It's a bronze chest. Don't worry about it. Oh, fuck off. Orthonites. Orthonites do the pull. Probably gonna have to kill that too. Yep. Should probably keep track of what fucking potion we're... Hyper potion. Okay. No items. Sure. Oh. That just literally sends out an AoE that just adds bomb stacks. God, that's mean. I think we're almost at the end. I don't think we need to waste that. Yeah. Fucker is always aiming for me. Fuck you. Oh, hell yeah. Ah, fuck it. So I think the name of the game is Theater Rhythm, like the rhythm game that's basically just nothing but Square Enix music. But one of my favorite things has been seeing people react to this song. Especially people who are, like, at least somewhat familiar with jazz. Because, like, this song just appearing in a video game apropos of nothing, like, what? Dude, make up your mind! Come on. I think also for a rhythm game too, like, this kind of song that's very much, like, pretty freeform jazz is a weird thing to get the beat to, so a lot of people's reactions to it is like, wait, why is a song like this in a fucking, like, this early in, like, the 14 part of the rhythm game? Yeah, I'll fucking take that. There we go. Okay. Fucking tank just ran. Oh, witching. Gotcha. Never mind. The tank is actually thinking. Didn't quite have tech step ready, but I was gonna fucking say, I don't know, like, I think it's Releaser, has been, like, pretty conservative with their pulls, like, taking an enemy at a time, making sure, like, they're well out of, range of getting hit by anything, like, AoE-wise. So to see them just, like, run in and face tank everything, or, like, yeah, face tank everything was just like, okay, wait, what are they planning? I don't know if I should let them cook or not. Fuck, I shit that. I didn't mean to hit that. Oh, that's where the... Oh. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Steel? There we go. Remember that's on a 60-second cooldown. I think I generally don't use it, like, when I'm not using 2 minutes, because it's so intertwined with a 2-minute burst that, like, I feel like it's probably worth holding on to make sure it lines up. Really should be less, oh god, what's the word I'm looking for? Less stingy with it. Did enemies seriously spawn immediately after we used the fucking storm thing? God damn. Oh, interesting. So... Huh. Remind me to... Well, no one's really chatting in chat. I gotta try and remember to talk about, the Storm, Protomander. that is random, too. Oh my god, Don't question it, don't question it, don't question it, don't question it, don't fucking question it! I literally walked into where they were! How the fuck did I not take damage? That's insane. I'll take it, though. Jesus Christ. Oh, hold up. God, I'm so glad I'm playing Dancer for this. Wings, so in the center. I gotta say, this is a far more interesting fight than any of the Deep Dungeons final bosses I've had the pleasure of fighting before. You're getting that comment, my friend. 30 poetics. I wonder how many things that gives you if you're max level. Also, I've gotta replace that fucking earring. I think that's where I'm gonna call it, actually. That seems like a good pace that I can, like, do some shit. But at the same time, I think I'd prefer to keep that mostly for just, like, offline leveling. It's probably a bit better for, just, regular old, on-stream leveling if I really feel like it, but I think especially tonight I'm going to give myself a little bit to kind of get used to it, and also just, like, I'm going to be honest, this past month has been fucking weird, and I think I'm going to try and take it easy where I can. That being said, tomorrow and on the weekend, I am going to try and, like, just straight up beat Hi-Fi Rush. I think I want to try and, like, increase the time I'm streaming on the weekend. It feels like I've been limiting myself to, like, 3 hours, 4 hours, for a bit. And that's mostly because I've been doing action games, and they tend to, or at least when I was being bad at them, they tended to stress me, a lot more than they do now. And with 5, it was more that, organizing with Charles was just, if we had 4-hour streams, we knew we had that time set aside. But, like, I used to do, like, 5-hour streams with Disco Elysium. It just required me getting up at a time that I could do 5 hours without, like, ruining the entire day. So yeah, like, I want to try and increase the time I'm streaming on weekends, like, maybe just to make it to 4 to 5 hours. Because I really want to get through some games. There's a lot. The list of games I want to play is growing a lot. That's going to become a little bit easier in, like, the next month or two, I think. Depends on how things go. But I'm hoping that'll be a bit more... I'll have a bit more time to, like, regularly stream and not have to, like, kind of... just see how I'm doing on the night during the week. Yeah. I mean, it's either that or I stream less and play the games I really want to get through. But I like having them on stream because I like trying to think through things on the fly, especially when it comes to narrative games. Puzzle games, I mean, I've still got fucking Barbara Zoo to beat at some point, but yeah. Regardless, tomorrow, Hi-Fi Rush. Day after, Hi-Fi Rush. I'm gonna beat that fucking game. I reckon I can actually do it. I just need to dedicate enough time to it. It is a long weekend in Melbourne. Or Victoria, rather. I'm not 100% if I'm going to stream anything Monday. It's very likely not. I might do some, like, job quest stuff, like, that night. I don't know. I haven't really... Well, I'm out enough that I think it's probably not worth trying to actually do it, but we'll see what happens. Maybe I just feel like it. But then it'll be a new week. Still need to try and, like, chip away at the Godskin duo at some point. Hopefully, I'm probably not going to be doing too much 14 streaming, so I'll probably be back on Blasphemous on next Friday night. And then next weekend, assuming Hi-Fi Rush is beaten, I'm going to start Gnosia. I've been meaning to play that for a while now, and the last 3 weeks I have been prevented from fucking streaming. So, I'm really excited to get to that, and I'm really annoyed that I haven't been able to get to it so far. But hopefully that changes. Let's just double check. I don't think there's going to be too many people streaming. No. No, not tonight. We did get to raid Matt one night, so I guess I'll have to thank for that. Hopefully I'll, like, stream... Hopefully I'll, like, follow more Australian streamers who are, like, streaming at this kind of hour that I feel comfortable to raid, but... For the... Wow! Speak of the devil! Hi! Hi, Matt. Thank you so much for the raid. You know what? Screw it. I'll do another round of Eureka. Why not? I was thinking about wrapping up, but you know what? I'll take, like, one run through Eureka again. Why the hell not? Oh god, what happened to my... Why are my alerts... I added, like, a faded background to it so it would stand out a bit more from the UI. Or from, the game screen. I don't know why it's not doing that. Oh, god. I love that everything breaks the one time I get raided at a night like this. I don't usually get raided, like, when it's, like, 10 PM my time. But, thank you, Matt, sweet rat boy. In case you all don't know, we did raid, Sweet Rat Boy recently. But if you are not following him, would highly recommend. Hi. I've been kind of, like, grinding away at the new Deep Dungeon in, FF14. So there's no, like, spoilers here. There's just a lot of music and stuff. No worries, that's happened to me as well, being raided and raiding others. Yeah. No, I feel that. I was literally just talking about, like, I should really follow more Australian streamers, because then maybe I'll have someone to raid at a night like this, but... Ooh, Deep Dungeon. Yeah, it's real good. Hang on, let me start this, and we can talk. Yeah, like, I was literally talking about, like, oh, you know, it really sucks that most of the people I follow are people I would usually watch, like... at a time that suits me. Because the times that suit me are not the times that I stream. So when I end up streaming, there's just, like... There's probably, like, 2 or 3 people in my follow lists who have thousands of viewers at that time, and I'm like... I don't think it makes sense for me to raid that. That'd be a bit weird. Yeah, and then, like, you were on that list, and I was like, oh, should I? Shouldn't I? But, like, I guess I'm glad I hesitated because that would have been one of those fucking moments. Hey, let's raid each other. Oops. Oh well. But yes, hi. I'm Wolfie. I hang around Barry's community a fair bit. I mostly play. Well, I play a lot of different games. My nights are usually like 14, Elden Ring, games like that. Tends to be like puzzle games, action games, and 14. Mix of that around this time usually. On weekends, so like roughly 12, 13 hours from now, I tend to play a lot more story games. Been playing a lot of visual novels recently. I like exploring a lot of narrative games. I'm trying to kind of like, build up my ability to like talk about like interpreting game narratives a bit quicker than like the ages it takes me at the moment. But yeah, late night Friday nights, my brain turns off and I'm like, I will grind 14 for no perceived goal other than leveling. Gotta go have dinner, but hope you have a great stream. We'll be lurking here. No worries, I appreciate that. I hope you have a good dinner. Sorry, give me 2 seconds so I don't die. Yes, I really appreciate the raid. Now I'm pulling stuff that the rest of the party isn't. Cool. I'm being a very good deep dungeon party member. I promise. Yeah, once again, I really appreciate that. And for anyone that sticks around, yeah, that's kind of my deal. I do stream a lot of 14. I tend to try and stream a lot more narrative games too. They're kind of where my like big interest is at the moment. Granted, hang on. What? Oh, I didn't leave the space in there. Granted, yeah, that's only on weekends, like Saturday and Sunday my time. Yeah. Thank you all for coming. I hope you enjoy the tunes for like this one run of Orthus that I'm just pulling stuff because I'm not really paying attention. This is why I was about to end stream, because I'm like, I can feel myself kind of falling apart and I needed a break, but you know what? When you get raided, or when I get raided, I'm not gonna... Once again, I need to take a break. I was about to say I'm not gonna look a gift raid in the mouth, and I couldn't figure out of a segue out of that. So, I hope you all enjoy feeling embarrassed that that thought even crossed my mind. But for anyone who does play 14, and who might not have tried out this deep dungeon yet, actually highly recommend it. I've done a fair bit of Heaven on High and Palace of the Dead. And this deep dungeon, from floor 1 does not pull punches. Like, there are just enemies that will self-destruct and one-hit KO you. And it doesn't like, get cheaper and cheaper, if that makes sense. Like, it's not as many one-hit KOs proportionally as you get into higher floors. But it's definitely the deep dungeon I've had to pay attention to the most, despite going through it a couple of times. Now, I mean, you know, give it, like, a month or two, and maybe I might feel different. But at least at the moment, like, I'm having to pay attention a lot more than I've had to with other deep dungeons, which is nice for leveling. Whilst there's like a good, like, area that content like this can sit in, where you're either completely turning your brain off, or it's just interesting enough that, like, you can, I don't know, listen to music or a podcast or anything, like, or another stream even, and still, like, do okay focusing on both. Palace of the Dead and Heaven on High definitely fall into the more completely turning your brain off category for me. And maybe that's because I've run it enough leveling other shit that I just, like, know how it goes, and nothing really surprises me, thus, like, it gets very boring, and I have to, like, really entertain myself some other way. But this feels like it's actually, like, testing me. Like, there's enough, like, wake-up mechanics, that, it's still, like, even on levels that you're not, like, pushing into the higher floors, it feels challenging. What are we even... What the... Oh my god. I was gonna say before that, like, I didn't really, I felt bad for kind of, like, fucking up the group by pulling shit I shouldn't have. But then, like... I don't know what the hell that thing we just did was. That did not feel like it was a really thoughtful approach to this. Are we... What... Okay. I guess I'm also getting a lot of people in these dungeons that I'm not used to. Because, like, as much as I did play, like, Palace of the Dead and Heaven on High a lot, it tended to be when it was when they weren't relevant. So, like, I started playing in Shadowbringers, and I was doing those deep dungeons, just, like, leveling stuff up until now. So, like, the people who were going in there were very likely people who kind of knew the thing back to front, or had been there enough that they, kind of knew what was going on. But because this is new, and obviously people don't, like, know literally everything back to front, I get the feeling that a lot of people are either learning, people are in here that wouldn't have been doing that stuff otherwise. Because you can see that there are, like, different really... Oh, no, fucking electromagnetism. Not being fooled again. Like, you can tell that, like, there are a lot of ways you can approach deep dungeons. And I think just because it's new, like, you're gonna get a lot more noise in terms of, like, the distinctions between, like, people who handle it well, people who don't, and the in-between. Oh my god. Did someone seriously still run ahead? What the fuck is going on? Oh dear. You're not getting me with cold gaze. Where's the chest? But yeah, I think it's similar to how it feels to go into, like, a raid or an alliance raid day one, where, like, people don't have, like, people don't have, like, guides or, like, a lot of experience in the dungeon. Oh, excuse me. A lot of experience in the dungeon to lean on, so you see a lot more, like, interesting plays, I'll call it. Oh. Wait. Why? There's nothing... Please. We've had the beacon for ages. Oh, dear. Oh, also, I didn't thank Spy Gaming for the follow. Thank you very much. Spy Gaming. Emphasis on the gay. For the record. What the fuck? Sorry, I just noticed OBS's, bitrate just dipped, and I kind of had a heart attack, like, oh god. Come on. Not now. I really don't need this right now. You... Just pull that one. Please. My step. I didn't get to finish my dance. Granted, like, just standing in that position, I probably would have hit something that I didn't want to, so... God. No, you fucking don't. There's also a lot of enemies in this that have, like, I wouldn't say, like, completely... Oh my god. Not literally gotcha and you're dead, but, like... I mean, I got hit for 90% of my health there. You know, just casually. I was about to say, you'll also notice that I've got my back turned to a lot of enemies, and that was to avoid the very thing I got hit by, because I got paralysis, so that's fun. I'm very good at this game. Oh no. Ugh. Come on. Oh, God damn it. Fuck! Kill the fucker, please! Oh, God. I really wish I had a healer to level in this instead of Dancer. Just seeing so many people get hit by that fucking AoE and no one, like, stunning it or anything is just... Actually, wait. I guess only the Dark Knight can actually stun. Oh, okay. That works. Nice. God, I gotta replace this pop guard. Fun fact, this entire room is actually, like, on a slant. Oh, no, you can kind of see it. So, like, in the background, like, right here, you'll notice that that's not, like, perpendicular with, like, the, side of the, webcam's crop. Hey, Rizaki, how's it going? Oh, you're sick. Okay, that's bad. But yeah, you might notice that that's, kind of, not... Oh my god, not again. Fuck you. Why is no one stunning that? But yeah, you might notice that that's a little, that this is a little off. So... This entire room is on a slant, and that means sometimes my office chair can start, like, rolling down the side of this room, which means that sometimes it leans against my mic, and more than once it's leaned against it in such a way that it's actually cracked the pop guard. Now, as far as I've been able to tell, it hasn't, like, prevented the pop guard from doing its job. But, like, there's 1, 2, 3, 4... There's 5 cracks in it, and one of them has, like, completely separated from the thing and is putting extra stress on the mesh. And every now and then I am reminded that it's in that state and go, I really should get another one. But, like, standalone pop guards tend to be not worth, or... They tend to be a bit more expensive than I'd like, is the way I'll put that. Did we... Okay, yeah, we did. But yeah. It still does its job. I should probably also... I think I've given it a wipe down in the last, like, week. Which I should probably do as well. Again, on one hand, I'm like... It's a bit of a shame I'm not leveling a healer in this, but at the same time, like, I'm glad I'm leveling something that can just move on the... cast on the move the whole time. Because there have been more than a couple of times that, a boss in particular has caught me off guard. Oh, that's another thing I can talk about in terms of this, deep dungeon. This actually has the best bosses, I think. And, like, anyone who does actually play 14, like, that might not come as a surprise, given, like, the game, in terms of combat design, is just improved over time. Become more interesting, become more complicated, take your pick. But yeah, unironically, like, this has, like, better bosses than every other, deep dungeon, I think. Now, granted, I haven't done, like, the full experience for all of the deep dungeons. Oh, I actually haven't, been dance passing this with anyone. Shit. Sorry, I'm a mess when I get raided. Oh, no. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's dead. It's fine. Nothing bad happened, I swear. Shame the soundtrack's been a bit more subdued. I had a good, like, couple of runs where, like, the soundtrack they were pulling for the background music of this deep dungeon was, like, a lot more bombastic. Like, featuring a lot later sections of the game, which tends to have, like, the more exciting music. But at the moment, it's just been pulling from Heavensward, which, you know, has good music, but, like, if it exclusively pulled from Shadowbringers, I'd be... or Endwalker, I'd be a bit more happy. Music in this dungeon is random? Yeah. It's similar to other deep dungeons, as far as I'm aware. I know, for example, that... oh, god damn it. I know, for example, that the Palace of the Dead pulls from... I think it's Heavensward primarily, because you can get, like, Alexander music and stuff in there. I'm not sure, like, of the randomness, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know if there's, like, a lot of common tracks and there's, like, differing rarities or something like that, or if it's all just, like, a flat chance across the board. But yeah, like, the music that you hear in the deep dungeons is entirely random, and pulls from, like, really esoteric places, too. because there's like a couple of tracks that the Palace of the Dead, for example, pulls from, that sounds Sentai, and I still to this day don't know where it pulled it from. And I can't find the track name either, because it's kind of hard to track down like the source list, if that makes sense. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it is. It's one of the things I think is honestly like kind of compelling about grinding these sometimes, because like if the track set is entirely random, it's like, oh yeah, it'd be cool if suddenly just like you know you're going from like relatively kind of quiet sort of Heavenswardy music, and then suddenly like a Shadowbringers track comes in. Like the twinning music was playing earlier tonight. And it's just like, oh, okay. I'm just randomly pulling Shadowbringers tracks in, eh? Where there's a bunch of little Alexanders that turn into one. Oh god, I can't remember which track specifically it is. My problem is the only place, or the place I'm more familiar with the Alexander music is in, T. So the ultimate raid, and that doesn't correlate with the way that the music is used in game entirely, so I don't know where it's from. Makes sense for Eureka to pull from Shadowbringers, since that doesn't have its own deep dungeon. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure Heaven on High just pulls from everything before it, so it would track if this did the same. It's not necessarily that, oh yeah, there wasn't a deep dungeon, so of course we have to put music in there from there, you know? Or at least that's the impression I get. Unfortunately, again, it's hard to kind of like track down like exact track lists for the dungeons, because, again, it seems to be entirely random. What in the... Oh no, that's not a... No, don't... Oh no, we still need to unlock the end. But yeah, it's honestly really cool. Because like I think especially when you're like grinding specific parts of the game, whilst the soundtrack, like when you're going through the MSQ or going through things for the first time, can definitely be really good. Obviously, if you listen to a track over and over and over and over again, it's going to get boring. So the fact that, like, this place in and of itself, like, has a very extensive and completely random soundtrack, like, it's a nice touch to make me not think, oh, okay, I have to pull up YouTube to start grinding this, you know? I think it is Brute Justice that I remember hearing in Palace of the Dead. I could be wrong. I don't know. Either way. Because, like, we've had, in these runs that I've done, I've heard the Burn music, which is from Stormblood. I've heard the Twinning, which is from Shadowbringers. I've heard a lot of Heavensward tracks, as we hear right now. I feel like I heard Gimlet Dark at some point as well. But I might be misremembering that slightly. I'm really hoping they have, like, the, Loprit, BGM remixes as well. Because that'd be fun. Should listen to the OST again, it's been a while. Oh, the OST is a fucking trip. I was watching, Barry, actually, go through, Theater Rhythm recently. And that just, that goes through, like, a hell of a lot of, MSQ FF14 music. And... like, I keep forgetting how varied all the music is. Like, if you look at just, like, even dungeon tracks all the way up to, like, even dungeon tracks all the way up to Shadowbringers. Also, here's a track to pull back, by the way. Shit. No strength. Sorry, I'm gonna focus for 2 seconds. No, that's inside. Oh! Dodged it. Calculated. Like a pro. See, this is one of the reasons I'm glad I was playing Dancer, because this stuff's kind of nuts. Ugh. No. Ah. Oh my god. Keep getting tagged by the heads. That's out. Oh, we did it. Whew. Okay. Oh, I didn't eat shit too much from those Vault stacks, thankfully. Oh god. I hadn't actually hit any of those in the last few times, and one of those attempts, if you go back in the VOD, one of those attempts I was literally standing, like, right behind one of them, as, like, the big line in the center came up, and, like, stood there for a few seconds before realizing what I was doing. Didn't get a single stack. It must, like... It probably only hits in, like, the front of its hitbox, I assume. So technically you can sit on the back and it won't do anything. But yeah, I think that's actually going to be it for me tonight. I'm kind of falling apart, and I could use, like, a little break before I go to bed tonight. Looks like a fun boss. Yeah, it is. Granted, I've only played it on a physical range, so, you know, your mileage may vary if you have cast times, or melee requirements, for one. But yeah, so, tomorrow I'm playing Hi-Fi Rush. Day after I'm going to be playing Hi-Fi Rush again. My aim is to beat the game this weekend. I'm really hoping I can do that. During the week, I've got to get back into Elden Ring, try and chip away at the Godskin duo at some point. There's also Blasphemous next Friday, which I'm hoping to get back into. This has been a little interlude just because 14 patch cycle, but yeah, that's my plans during the week. And then next weekend, assuming I beat Hi-Fi Rush, I'm gonna start playing Gnosia, which is a visual novel game about with social deduction, or like a social deduction game elements, which I'm very curious how it incorporates that, considering it's a visual novel. And also given a couple other visual novels I played recently. So that ought to be fun. But, yeah, I'm really hoping I can finish Hi-Fi Rush this weekend. I really like that game, and for the last, like, 2 to 3 weekends, I've had problems either, with the internet, with, like, surprise, oh god, what happened last time? Oh, that's right. Like, family spring stuff on me a couple of weekends ago, too. It's just been a mess. I'm really hoping I can get back into it solidly this weekend and finish it off. Because I'm like, I think I'm halfway through. And it was like a weekend and maybe a tiny bit to get to where I was. So, fingers crossed. Once again, thank you to Matt, Sweet Rat Boy, for the raid. I really appreciate that. And if you have stuck around since that raid, I also really appreciate you too. So I'm gonna say, like, double down on the fact that there's probably not many people. Well, there's probably even less people to raid now that Matt has stopped streaming. But yeah, that's probably gonna be. We're probably just gonna leave it there for now. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, it's probably not gonna work. It's a few too many people that I feel comfortable doing it. But yeah. Yeah. Eureka Orthos good. Actually keeps me a little bit awake, which is more than I can say for most of the deep dungeons, but this is also my first night running it, so who knows where we'll be in like a month or two. But yeah, thank you very much for watching live or on the VODs. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a lovely day, and I hope to see you all next time.